It's good to see everyone. I wasn't expecting to come on live tonight, but when things are rolling out and you have things that are playing out in real time, you got to make yourself available for the community. And I'm going to discuss the meaning of this earthquake. We have a lot to go over. It's all unraveling really fast. So I'm just going to give everyone a few minutes to get on the live stream. Hit 555 if you hear me in the chat. We don't normally come on this time, but sometimes when you're called to come on immediately, God calls you, you answer the call. God calls you, you answer the call. So many synchronicities. If you watch to the end of this video, and I'm going to direct you to another video, and you're going to see real life evidence of how this is all coming together right now. You might be getting this message and you could say to yourself, you know what, I really feel that there's a massive shift that's happening right now. And you know the time period that we're in. It's not a big surprise to you. The great shaking that you're feeling in your body is also happening in the world, and that's why we have increased earthquakes and volcanism. And on your everyday life journey, you might be experiencing ascension symptoms, right? So you might be stirring inside. This is something I've been sharing. I know there might be new people to the channel tonight. But I've been sharing this over the past few days, okay? A lot of us have been feeling the shaking. We knew that a massive shift is about to occur. And, you know, these physical things are part of energetic shifts that are occurring. You might be getting this message. You know what? You're starting to feel, if you missed this Rising's video, you feel like you need to step forward right now. You need to maybe speak your truth. Maybe the truth inside of you has been held up for so long and it's about to erupt, and the pressure is rising right now. It's interesting. Florjan writes, dogs were howling near me in the earthquake. It's interesting. So when you witness the behaviors of animals, they know. Remember, all animals are able to pick up on vibration and frequency. You might be a human being, you are an animal, you're in the animal kingdom. Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about this. So all animals are able to pick up on vibration and frequency. So just like how animals might feel a literal physical earthquake, we are all feeling the massive earthquake that's shaking the world. And I shared about a great shaking. You know, when people don't pay attention, you might be looking out in the world and you're saying, you know what, there's a lot of things that are going on and people aren't paying attention. And God will give you a light, a gentle tap at first. And if you don't answer that little tap, you will get a great shaking. And it's all about to fit together. So I appreciate everyone that came on this very powerful live stream tonight. And please click the like button if you just came on. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the ascension journey and I make it relevant for everyday life people. When I saw these synchronicities, and if you listen all the way to the end of this video, you'll see how this all comes into play. So we had a 7.0 earthquake that hit off the coast of California, and there was a tsunami warning that was issued. The epicenter was detected 61 miles from Ferndale at 10:44 a.m., 10:44. Okay, and it's not a coincidence, and I'm going to point out a video that I shared, you know, about less than a week ago, how this is all coming together. So at 10:44, the shot heard around the world has begun. And that's you, the person that's getting this message. You, the everyday life person that's hearing this right now. You know that it's your destiny. And it's time for destiny to be fulfilled. The shaking, the earth that's shaking, that is the micro and the macrocosm is what I discuss on this channel. You might feel a great shaking inside of you. And, you know, when I saw that number one synchronicity, and the whole situation was a synchronicity, I said, I have to go on because I'm watching this play out in real time. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to give you real life evidence and directions and a homework assignment. Don't go anywhere. Chantel, thank you so much for that. So excited for Friday Night Live. Now I understand why I've been having a hard time sleeping the past few nights. If you're new to the channel, we have a very special event tomorrow night. So please hit the subscribe button, and I hope you take part of it. I wasn't planning on coming on tonight, but this is how, Natalie, this is how it works. Christina, it's good to see you. Miriam, everyone's coming on. Midge, Jake, thank you all for being here right now. Okay. So, earlier in the day, okay? So how is this, what are the signs, the synchronicities of a person, right, that's picking up on these frequencies? What could be, you know, something that you might feel? Earlier today, I share about my journey of fasting, intermittent fasting. And during this time period, I haven't held the window very long, okay? If you want to learn about my fasting journey and how to activate a power inside of you, watch the video 100 Days to Christ. You watch that video, you'll be on your way, okay? So earlier today, I usually fast till about noon lately. And today I was called to fast for an extended period of time. And I was still fasting, and that's when I found out about the earthquake. So there was something inside of me that made me refrain, hold the fasting window. And you might be new to this. You might be saying, you know what? I'm called to eat a lot less. I'm not eating as much as I normally eat. I'm eating a lot less. We're almost becoming less matter and more energy. That might resonate with you. I share on my journey. I eat like 40% of what I used to eat, and the strength in the gym is the same. So we're all changing. This ascension, it's a true evolutionary journey, and those that are subscribed and show up every day, you're actually seeing how this, you're witnessing how this is playing out as a real life example, and how the collective is going through it as well. So I was called to fast, and you feel very deeply the energies. We're connected to the earth. If you're familiar with the Schumann resonance, you go to the channel page, you can see my videos on the Schumann resonance, the frequency of the world that we live in. And as the world is changing, we have to change along with it. The earthquakes, the shaking that the earth is having, you might be having these shakes as well. The micro and the macrocosm. So these massive shakeups that occur, they're just part of everyday life. So when this happened, you know, the tsunami warning was issued, okay? And I want to take 2 lessons for the tsunami. Okay, number 1, I've been discussing the tsunami that's coming in. And in the energetic, first we're going to do the energetic tsunami, okay? If you just stumbled in, please click the like button. First, the energetic tsunami. So God gives us the energetic tsunami, okay? And everything starts pulling back. And in the terms of the energetic tsunami, the ocean floor is exposed, or everything is exposed in the pullback. So everything starts pulling back, everything goes back, and now everything is exposed. You could see all the nooks and crannies, and that's what's been happening in the past few years. You might say to yourself, you know what, I feel like things were going backwards, things were getting pulled back. You might have went into a isolation season. They're just seasons, light warriors. Some people call it going into the wilderness with God. I just did a video on that. So powerful. You got to go into the wilderness with God. So just like the tsunami pulls back, you know, the energy of the world kind of pulled back a little bit. And when the energy pulls back, everything is exposed, and then you could see all these things. That's the energetic, okay? That's the energetic tsunami. But as always, The 6th grade science teacher has to be here at all times. It doesn't leave me, okay? So let us just go over the tsunami safety tips, okay? And I call them, okay, Mr. D calls them the tsunami safety tips for the social media society, okay? Hughes, thank you so much for that. Thanks, Mike, for your extra efforts in glitch time. Absolutely, this is glitch time. We're here right now, okay? So these are the tsunami safety tips for the social media society. Hi. When you are on the coastline, okay? When you are on the coastline and you see the ocean floor pull back, okay? The ocean pulls back and the ocean floor is exposed. That is not the time for you to grab your phone and say, oh, I gotta go live. Oh, I'm going live on social media. That is not the time. So step one, when the ocean pulls back, okay? When the ocean pulls back, you resist the urge to go live on social media. You immediately turn away from the ocean and you start to jog, trot, or run as fast as you can. Don't sit there with your cell phone taking a video of the ocean. Look at me on social media. You stop, you turn around, and you now move away from the ocean floor. So you move away from it, you go inland, or you could also get elevation if you can, but you go as far as you can. Ready? You go as far as you can, and if you think you went far enough, go a little bit further. Keep going. And those are the tsunami safety tips for the social media society. Okay? Those are the, just in case, okay? So don't be fearful. Okay? These things do happen, but when you're educated, and you got to be smart. All right? So the animals know when the tsunami is coming. I've been seeing the chat. Some animals were acting strange. Shannon writes, awesome tips. These are the tsunami safety tips for the social media society. Okay, Mr. D will keep you up to date. All right, so when you stay away from the ocean, all right, Joe gets it. A lot of people are getting it, all right? No, you don't sit there. It looks cool, right? But you move away from the ocean, and don't try to take a selfie or go live on TikTok because the ocean floor is exposed, okay? So that's the first thing that we have to realize. This is the difference. Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about this. Animals are able to pick up on vibration and frequency. And sometimes the animals are more in tune than we are, because a lot of us are distracted. We're distracted with our phones, so on and so forth. All right, but let's get back into nature. Okay, stay focused on nature, and the animals know before people. And if you are intuitive, I know there's many people that are part of this channel. They show up every day, and I know that you're very intuitive to the energies, and you pick up on these things. And if you're new to the channel and you hear this tonight and you say, you know what, yeah, I want to be more intuitive. I want to, work on my spiritual awareness, right? This is what we work on a daily basis, okay? A great shaking. In January, February, I shared about a great shaking, and I shared this before. And Mother Nature, however you want to word it, and God, right? We know that the world, maybe humanity, has been out of balance, out of alignment. That's my job, is to put it back into balance, back into alignment, right? So as I shared, a great shaking, I told you a long time ago, this is coming. And God gives a little tap, and then if you're not listening, God gives you a nudge. And then if you're still not listening, my father calls it the dead leg. Boom! It hits you, gets you dead. And if you still don't listen, God starts shaking, a great shaking. It's still on the channel page, okay? So these are the energies that we have to be mindful of, okay? Humanity has control of its future existence. We got to get with it, kid. Get with it, kid. All right, hit the like button. All right, I'm going to give you the homework assignment now. Mr. D is going to give you the homework assignment. I saw, this earthquake happen, and as I shared earlier, the epicenter was detected at 10:44 a.m. Those that are new to numbers and synchronicities, 1044 is 144. Okay, the zero don't count. All right, everyone's hitting 144 in the chat. If you're watching on the replay, write 144 in the comments. How does it? Where's some evidence, Uncle Mike? Where's the evidence? 6 days ago on the first playlist, I want you to go to the video entitled The Event Timeline Shift Signs. Go to the 7-minute mark in that video and enjoy. Okay? I keep receipts on this channel. I present from a place of authenticity. So if you are getting this and you say, you know what, this really seems interesting, I'm getting signs from God, the world is getting signs from God. If you are watching this, when I'm done with the live stream, at the pinned comment, I will place the link to that video, the event timeline shift signs. It is from 6 days ago from this moment. And go to the I encourage everyone to watch that video. I really break down some signs. I showed you a real life piece of evidence sign in that video. But at the 7-minute mark, there's your answer. Okay, and that's how this is all kind of coming together. We all feel this very deeply right now. It's a very powerful time period. We're a day early, Ronnie, but I got to show up when God calls us. We got to show up, Ronnie. Okay, but let's look at this. A lot of you know that I've been sharing about that, and now we see the energies that are popping off right now. That's a synchronicity. That's not a coincidence. We are feeling do you feel the vibrations? Write it in the comments. Do you feel the vibrations? Get the lightning bolts if you're live in the chat. You could feel the vibrations. They're not coincidences. A great shaking is coming. Oh yeah. And it's coming tomorrow night on this channel. I had a very special event planned tomorrow night. So please hit the subscribe button. Make sure the notification bell is selected. This is all coming together. And we're watching it play out in real time. This is like a documentary. It's a docu-series, right? I appreciate you, Midge. Elizabeth, thank you, Miriam. It's happy birthday, Heyoka Healing. Heyoka Healing, happy birthday. We're a community here. We love each other, right? The 144s are blowing up right now. So it's the sign of the times. It's the sign of the times. The earthquakes, the volcanism, they're a representation of the earthquakes and volcanism that are happening in your everyday life. And you might be seeing me for the first time. Do you feel it? You know it. No one has to tell you. You know it. No fear. Just keep going. So it is a very powerful time period. I appreciate each and every one of you. Comment down below. And please, everyone, read the comments as well. Did you feel called maybe if you are a person that does fasting like I do, were you called to fast or fast a little, hold your window a little bit longer? Have you been seeing 144 non-stop? Have you been witnessing it? I will share that link at the pinned comment. You could go to the 7-minute mark at that video. I'll even give you the timestamp. And have you been feeling a great shaking within your everyday life? Heroes rise. Heroes are rising all over the world. We are everyday life heroes, and God is giving us the energy to rise up. The energy that this represents is what you, inside of you didn't fit into the world. You said you had great ideas. You had all these beautiful ideas, Light Warriors. You had these beautiful ideas. Now it's time to unload, baby. It's time to unload everything. Finish strong. Those that have been on this channel know that we are getting our abundance. Hit 888 in the comments section. 888, it's coming in. It's time to finish strong. 144, the band is back together. Just like that, we did it. We're off. We're up and running now. We're up and running now. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Comment down below if you're new. Please click like. Please click subscribe. I'm so grateful. You see that it says subscribe. If you just can you just take 1 second to press that. It allows me to do what I love, and that's called teach on YouTube to a million people. Okay. So I really appreciate all the help across the world and across the board. If you are getting me right now, we're going to stop before I get off. Stop. Look at the time. We are a global community. Okay. So around this time, 20 minutes sooner, whatever time you are, because we're in totally different time zones, that's when we're going live tomorrow night. And I think, some people, it'll be there rising. So it's my honor to be so real. Clinston Cat. Thank you so much, Clinston Cat. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Keep it real. Let's keep it real on this channel. And I love each and every one of you. You inspire me to show up every day and twice. We might have a lot of two-a-days. Two-a-days aren't just good for bodybuilding. Two-a-days are good for expanding human consciousness. You remember that one? Right? It doesn't change, right? But know your energies. I think that we're feeling the Hermetic principle of rhythm. Sometimes we have to rest, and then it's like the shot heard around the world today, like a bolt of electricity went through your Uncle Mike. I said, I got to get back online. I got to get back. I just did a live stream earlier. If you're new to the channel, or if you missed this morning, watch this morning. Watch the event timeline shift signs at the 7-minute mark, and there's all your answers. I love to give transparency. I love to give authenticity. There's one other thing. Oh yeah, I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you all. Thanks for all coming on tonight. We have a big one tomorrow. All right, 9 a.m. Eastern, or our daily videos, 9 a.m. Okay? If we're on at night, it means it's very special. We got something very special coming tomorrow night. It's coming. Oh, yeah. And absolutely nothing can stop it. Nothing. I love you all. Take care.